Okay, Pat, here's a picture from behind. Now, remember, your tendency was to always aim too far to the right. Now, you're not stupid. There's a reason why you always aim too far to the right. Because your swing would always come back across to the left, as you see here real quick. So, as you're aimed to the right, because of the fact that you're late with the rotation, that swing comes from outside. You can see how it's outside the ball, and it swings back to the left then with that open face. So remember, we're going to cure that. First, we're going to get set up correctly where you're aimed to your target. So remember, your body's always parallel left, and the club is aimed to the middle of the fairway or the green, wherever you want to go. So it's just like a railroad track. Your feet, your knees, your hips, and your shoulders are on the inside railroad track, and they're always going to aim to the left of the target. Now, as you take it back here, you get some pretty good extension, but you can see the blade's a little bit closed. Now, you always close that blade because of the fact you never released it going through. So, at hip high, we want to try to get that club where the toe is more to the sky. Remember, we're going to help our release by a couple ways. Number one, we're going to see 2.5 to 3 knuckles in the left hand. Number two, you're going to relax the arms, keeping the elbows together, so when you come through the ball, instead of pulling centrifugal force, those arms are going to be released. So when you rotate, this is real good rotation. It just happens a split second later, so we just got to build. This is where you want to be at impact right there. We got air underneath the right foot. We got our weight on the left side. You can see how the arms are starting to get long, but because you don't keep going, you see how there's a pull right there. I can see the left arm coming out the left side. That means you're pulling, not relaxed, and letting the arms get long and away from you with the elbows together, and the rotation happen because the arms are relaxed and the body's making them do that. So we want to do our body drills, really working on relaxed arms so they get long through impact. Centrifugal force is going to pull them away from your chest, away from your belly button, unlike what we saw with your arms real close to your body on the front swing. So, real important that you develop learning to come from inside. So when you're practicing at home, just go ahead and set a club cover, a head cover, anything down on the ground. Make sure you're aimed correctly so you develop what it feels like to attack from inside. So now you can stand behind the ball on the range and actually see your aim to the right. But remember, we want to attack the ball from inside. As the body rotates, it goes straight for about 2 to 4 inches, and then it goes back inside. So really, really work on letting that body guide you on a downswing. Remember, with a driver, we've got to make some adjustments, though. We've got to widen the right foot. We've got to make sure the hips don't start the backswing and overturn too fast. And then we've got to keep that weight on the inside of the right foot. Make sure it doesn't sway. That'll keep that hip from over-rotating. Now on the downswing, remember, it's a slight slide and then a big turn. We want you to come from inside that line. Then turn, the club will go straight in and go back inside there. So, really fire the belly button. Remember, great drill for you after you get that grip is to make sure you get your right pocket, right knee, all back to the ball at the same time or together as a team. That gets your right side cleared past. You get there, you just get there a little late. Right now, you stop the rotation, and it's just a pull, and you can see how the left arm comes out on the other side. We want those arms out in front of us now, releasing or rotating. So really work on those lower body drills, and you guys call me if you need anything, okay? 1-800-756-5052. And you guys, in about 2 or 3 weeks, if you want to take some pictures and send it to me, take some pictures and we'll look and see what's going on.